Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. 6 years since 2014 World Cup. I mean, you know the drill by now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going through the tournaments. We've got Brazil now, 2014 World Cup. Banging song being "We Are," I think it's "We Are One" by Pitbull. I never thought I'd like a Pitbull song, but hey ho, it is what it is. I think Jennifer Lopez and then some other woman is on that track as well, but it's a decent little sort of number. It's a very good World Cup with a lot of decent moments, and also possibly one of the best intros to a World Cup program, being ITV's Brazil. I mean, it was utterly, utterly banging. From now on, and I don't mention this in the actual video, but from now on, I'm thinking with certain little tournaments, I go get certain little games to play, aka FIFA 14, PES 2016, I have FIFA 18, and PES 2020 and PES 2021 doesn't have the Euro data on it. But I might go, you might see those three on the channel, me going through the actual tournament that took place, because this channel has for some reason become this main little series, so we might be doing that. But from that we move on to the moment, so I'll pass you over to myself. Thank you, Tony. Now for the 5 moments I have chosen. Right, some of them aren't really moments. No particular order. We have got James Rodriguez specifically. I don't know where these are on the little picture on your screen now, so we'll just go through them. James Rodriguez and Colombia, that tournament, were so unlucky. I mean, James Rodriguez scored goal of the year in the quarter-final, the round of 16 against Uruguay, on the volley. Such a sweet strike, battered through the group stages. I know the group weren't that tough, but it's a World Cup still. They're there for a reason. They were so unlucky against Brazil. They should have won it, and they could have won it if they got a bit more lucky. Next, we'll have just Costa Rica's run to the quarterfinals again. They got through the group, which was marvellous, bearing in mind the 3 teams which were in it, being England, Italy and Uruguay. But they beat Greece, which, fair dues, they should have done. And then if it weren't for Louis van Gaal's masterstroke of bringing on Tim Krul in that World Cup quarter-final, they so could have got to the semi-final. I mean, for the past 2 World Cup, or 2014 and 2010, a team that got to the quarterfinals shouldn't have been there, and they so nearly got to the semi-finals. Next is the Spain-Holland game. What a game that was! 5-1 to the Dutch. That was it was a repeat of the World Cup final 4 years ago, but holy shit, the Dutch and Iron Robin in particular turned that on, and even Van Persie scoring one of the best headers I'll ever see. Next, we have just Germany battering Brazil 7-1. Still one of the most shocking results in football history. Brazil at their own World Cup just proved how much they depended on Neymar in that game. Neymar wasn't there, like in picture. I think Thiago Silva weren't there for that game either. So that also proves how much they depended on those two in particular. And then last but not and Germany winning the whole thing, obviously, with that gut-wrenching goal with Goetze. I so wanted Argentina to win that. And then lastly but not least was the shambolic showing under Roy Hodgson at the World Cup. We lost to Uruguay and lost to Italy, which, yes, are no mean feats, but it was in the matter of fact we did. We lost both games 2-1, equalising in both of them, and we were just absolutely shocking. He made the decision wrong by playing people that shouldn't be played in those positions. It was just utterly shocking. But we move on from that, and I will pass you over to my past self, who did the tournament. So, I'll do this now. Before we start, comment section down below, prediction who you think's going to win it. I won't, and no spoilers, but I will see you in 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Yes, thank you, Tony. Of course, 2014 World Cup. You guys know the drill by now from the previous 2 videos. So, we'll go through the groups, go through the teams, and yeah, there have been some changes from the 2010 and 2012 Euro teams. I tried to keep the same teams that we used, but obviously issues occurred, and I'll go through the ones that we had to replace. So, Group A, Brazil, Mexico, Denmark, Cameroon. Denmark should be Croatia. And as you know, in the Euro, if you watch the Euro 2012 video, Belgium were Croatia, but Belgium were obviously in this tournament. So, Denmark was the closest one I could find to that are in the actual tournament. So, I don't think they'll win it like Belgium did for Croatia. If I can just find my little thing that I've been writing things down on. There is Croatia, and then there should be 2010 underneath it. Yep, there we go. So, yeah, that's that. Group B, no problems at all. Same group being Holland, Chile, Spain, and Australia. Group C is Colombia, Greece, Ivory Coast, and then Iceland replacing Japan. Group D is Peru for Costa Rica, and then Uruguay, England, Italy. Group E, France, Switzerland, Ecuador, and Canada, replacing Honduras. Group F was basically the group that I had to completely replace, with Argentina obviously still being there. Ireland for, not Ghana. It was Nigeria again. Poland for Bosnia, and Paraguay for Iran. Kind of the closest things I could do. I apologise. Group G is top 3, Germany, Portugal, USA, and then Wales replace... Not, and hang on, wait, I'm chatting shit. Ireland is Nigeria, Bosnia is Poland, and then Paraguay is Iran. Am I correct to myself? I don't know. Wales are replacing Ghana. So, that's that. And then Group H, Northern Ireland replacing Algeria again, and Egypt replacing South Korea again, I believe. So we'll do the same as last, or the 2010 World Cup. Or the past 2 videos, I should say. We'll sim through these first 2 games. I'll join you back, and then again we'll go through it. But before I do that, I did mention I was going to do the Olympics. Now, the reason why I haven't done the Olympics is because the thing with these is that over half the teams needed to be replaced. About 10 of them needed to be replaced, and the teams that I were going to replace with, they really wouldn't stand a chance anyway, because it's just going to be the same ones like, I don't know, well, I was going to replace, like, I think the other teams included likes of UAE, Gabon and stuff like that, so the teams that I would pick really wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, so I'll just stick with the major tournaments for now. I'm planning on doing some sort of other major tournaments, I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, we will sim through the first 2 group stages, and I will meet you back to when we go through the next 2 group games. So, the first 2 group matches have been played in each group. We'll go through the groups as per normal, and then I'll show you the final round. Group A, Brazil are top on 6 points with Cameroon, Denmark, and Mexico. Mexico are out, but it is that is Croatia. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, Denmark versus Cameroon is the last game, which basically decides who goes through with Brazil. Group B is kind of the same as Group A, actually, with Chile and Holland battling out, with Aussies already out, with España top. Group C is already done with Colombia and Greece. Group D is already done with Italy and England. Ironically, the 2 teams that didn't make it out of the group in the real World Cup. Group E is France and, Canada is in with a slight chance because of goal difference, but that means like Honduras / Canada has to beat Ecuador, which is possible. Group F is Toit as a Toiga. All 4 teams there could end up with 4 points. That's anyone's guess, that group. Group G is already done with Germany and Portugal through, and Group H is Belgium are I'm going to say basically already through, because I can't see them losing to Egypt, with Russia got to play Northern Ireland. So, that is that, and I will see you once these matches have been played. So, group stages are done, we'll roll through them, and then round of 16, you know the drill. They haven't done them in, like, who plays who, unfortunately, so we're stuck with what we've got. But we have got Brazil and Croatia. going through. In Group A, Group B is Spain and Holland. Group C is Colombia and Greece. Group D is Italy and England. Group E is France and Switzerland. Canada push in there. Just got lucky, I think. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Switzerland just beat Ecuador by a bigger margin. Yeah, that was the issue there. Group F is Poland and Argentina, with Poland actually coming out on top on that. Fair play to the Bosnians. Group G, Germany and Portugal, and then Group H is Russia and Belgium. Russia actually topping that group. So, ooh. In the round of 16, we have Russia, Switzerland, Poland, Denmark, Spain, Belgium. Hang on, wait. Poland, Denmark. That's two actual non-teams, being Bosnia versus Croatia. Spain, Belgium, Colombia, Portugal, Germany, Holland. Jesus Christ, this back page. Italy, Argentina, Brazil, Greece, and then France versus England. And as you know, when it gets to the knockout stages, you come on the ride with me. So let's have a look at Russia versus Switzerland. One of these teams is going to make it to a World Cup quarter-final, being Switzerland there. So we could have... Ideally, I want a different team for each of them. Ideally, yeah. I don't know if a different team wins. I call it by last time. I call it Croatia, or do I call it Belgium? Let me in the comment section down below to that. The Bosnian win out on Denmark there to reach the quarterfinals. Not bad, not bad. Spain versus the Belgians. Obviously, Belgium winning last tournament representing Croatia. And they carry it on. Belgium 2-0. They are a dark horse in this. Hopefully we do get a different winner. That'd be nice. Colombia versus Portugal. It goes to the Portuguese 3-0. So nothing real surprising yet. Germans versus the Dutch. A big rivalry. These two don't really like each other, I do believe. The Germans beat out the Dutch in extra time. So Holland are out. So the actual World Cup winners are still in. Italy versus Argentina. What a match this would be. And it goes to the Argentinians. Aguero has been carrying Argentina on his back in this tournament. Brazil, Greece. Obviously it's the made-up Brazil team, but if Greece can pull one on Brazil, they can't. There we go. Then the big one, France versus England. Come on then, boys. Are we going to knock out the French? Or do we dare to dream? We do dare to dream when we're out 3-1 to the French. What would have happened if we played in real life? Wow. Either one of Switzerland or... Okay, so it works. Okay, so it works as it is. The ones like that, but it doesn't work in the group stages. Okay. Weird game. But of the quarterfinals here, Switzerland, Poland, Belgium, Portugal, Germany, Argentina, Brazil, France. One of Switzerland or Poland are in a semi-final of a World Cup. Is all I'm saying. Flashbacks to 2018. Right, what we get here. The Swiss are in a semi-final of a World Cup. Okay, Belgium, Portugal. Whoever they play in the semi-final, they're going to be touched by... Portugal took Belgium are there. Oh, can we please have different winners? I beg. This time Belgium are doing it for themselves. Germany versus Argentina. Now a repeat of the actual final. This time it's the Germans again in the extra time. Again with a young German being Brandt this time again. And then France versus Brazil. What do we have here? The French win 2-0. Come on. Alright, come on Switzerland. Come on boys. We obviously know the semi-finals. Switzerland or Belgium versus Germany or France. What is it going to be? Please, can we not have a repeat winner? Can the Swiss do over the Belgians? We dare to dream, boys. We dared to dream. Now, come on. The Germans need to beat the French here if we want different winners in each tournament. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, the Germans. Come on, boys. Yes! There's still a possibility. It's Germany versus Belgium in the final. For once in my life, I'm rooting for the Germans because I want different teams to win each tournament. Here we go. For the tournament and for the series. Belgium going to win 2 in a row. The Germans win! The Germans win! The Germans win their own World Cup that they actually won in real life. The first time we've had that. Spain didn't win the 2010 World Cup. France won that. Belgium / Croatia won the 2012 Euros, which was obviously won by Spain, and then Germany win the World Cup final yet again in 2014. And yeah, look forward to the 2016 Euros, boys and girls. And as always, I will